Blockchain. What's good, people? So today I'm just talking about music. It seems like a lot of these artists nowadays are going towards the blockchain. They're going towards the metaverse, NFTs, etc. So recently, Snoop Dogg has purchased Death Row Records, and in the midst of all that, he's been very involved in the blockchain space, from Snoopverse on the Sandbox to a host of other projects that he's been involved in dealing with this blockchain and cryptocurrency space. And he made a statement. Matter of fact, let's just listen to it.
Death Row will be an NFT label. We will be putting out artists through the metaverse and through a whole nother chain of music. Just like we broke the industry when we was the first independent to be major, I want to be the first major in the metaverse. So Death Row will be an NFT label.
So as you can see, Snoop is taking the NFT and making the label into an NFT label. This is amazing because it's huge on big standpoints, because we got to understand like the accessibility between the artists, the fans, and everything else that comes with it, whether it be artwork linked to the album, whether it be, I was reading the tabloid the other day, it was saying that you might get a free Death Row chain, might get invited to a Warren G barbecue. Now, if those things are true or not, that just shows you the possibilities of what this technology could bring to the consumer base from the artist and the fan standpoint, where we be more engaged, more involved, and more you could be able to pay attention to what's more going on, and also have that access where you could be feeling like you are right there with the artist. So Snoop is not the only one. Meek Mill, he tweeted one of these out right here, and it's just, I heard Kodak Black talking about it, and it's a host of a whole bunch of people that's coming to the NFT space soon. Now we just got to build up the user base and get people to have wallets and be able to understand this technology, be able to get on here and understand how to purchase and do a lot of these things that we're doing on this blockchain. So I think we're early in these stages, and I think this is a big, powerful thing that is happening in the space, because back in the day it was all independent, and we control the content, and I think that's one of the things that Meek Mill had a problem with, is that we need to control the content, and if we don't control the art, then we don't control the message that gets sent to the masses, et cetera, et cetera. So I think that this is big because it gives autonomous ownership and freedom for artists to be able to be as creative as they want to be able to be as truthful as they want to be, and to impact and change without some middleman rearranging what they think they should see, and I think that's a big step forward, because just like the internet, it came in, like I said before, it came in and it changed the way we do business. It came in and it changed the way we compete. It changed the way that we had access. It changed the way that big companies are now competing with these small companies that's run out of their bedrooms, and they're running things out of their warehouse. So it's really leveled the playing field, and I think the industry is really, up on its toes about the foreseeable future, and what a lot of these things in the blockchain technology is going to impact the world as a whole. It's going to be able to, set people on a different path, and be able to touch a lot of people, and have full ownership and control. I think that's the biggest thing that we really got to understand, is that control. I think that artists should have control of their art. I don't think somebody else should be in control of censorship. I don't think somebody should be in control of the message that's being sent. Because, you go back to hip hop, it was all positive and dance music. We had a good time. And today, fast forward today, not saying that I don't listen to a lot of this music too, but fast forward today, it's more about dying and drugs today. And I think that going back to the origination of being independent, and this blockchain technology is really going to help leverage that playing field for all artists and future entertainers to come. Even with the blockchain podcast, futurely I want to be able to transfer to the blockchain to be able to, do big things, and not be limited by censorship and, a host of other things. So this is a great thing for the blockchain, and I hope a lot of these artists are very successful, you know, with their navigation to the space with the music, because it's going to show a lot of other artists that a lot of this stuff is possible on a larger scale. You know, just think about Master P, how he was putting out an album every week back in the day. You know what I mean? He had control of his content. He had control of his marketing, so he could really do what he wanted to do. And I think that's where the ownership needs to go back to. And I think that's where the ownership is going back to, as more and more people get familiar with this technology. So I just wanted to bring that update right now about, you know, just music in general and how the blockchain space is going to help that evolve into a bigger and better platform for, you know, consumer and the artists. And yeah, man, this is I mean, this is an exciting time to be alive. So I just wanted to bring that to you guys about the music industry and NFTs. You know, Snoop Dogg, Meek Mill. It's a host of a lot of artists that's out here talking about it right now. But like I said, we're in the early stages, and so be on the lookout for a lot of these potential shifts in the market. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as always. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in and checking in with your boy. And as always, hold yourself accountable and be great. Peace.